Hello. So this is basically a video to try to implement a class, or who knows, maybe a package to use to scrap admetSAR for a specific smiles code. admetSAR is quite used in bioinformatics. So let's give it a try. Basically, I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but you'll see how a developer thinks and how I and any other developer can adapt to what we find in admetSAR and write the code for it. Okay, so let's see. Basically, this is how the website works. It requires a smiles, a cast number, common name, UPAC name, or let's see with smiles because this is the most used for me. Okay, so plant.com. Let's take a natural compound, for example. Okay, one helicosan. I don't know. It's an alkene. Nope. Nope. Palmitic acid. Okay. Let's take palmitic acid. And okay, search result palmitic acid. And basically, this is the computation they are doing. Oh, okay. But it seems we also have version 2, so let's use version 2. It's the update. Okay, predict. Okay, so what does it do? First it creates a task and it gives us the task ID, and then we can visit the task ID. Okay, and when it's ready probably it will appear here. Okay, we have several approaches, like in anything with programming. Basically we can use a headless browser, we can scrap probably the content and don't simulate a whole browser because it's quite hard for everything. If you want to do, for example, 100 threads in parallel to open 100 browser windows like Chrome or something like that. So let's go with the choice via normal code. Let's see. So we'll open this so we can see how the results are, and we'll go back to the main page of it. And let's see. Let's see what happens in the background. Basically, I started the developer tools. I'm going to network. Let's close everything. Okay, it's preserve log, perfect. Let's pick whatever, smiles code, or maybe the same one. Okay, I'm just curious if they cache everything or not. So, okay, good. And now when we click predict, what happens? Okay, so it does a post. Okay, it does a post request, as you can see, and it returns an ID, which probably it's exactly this one. Okay, so actually it's quite simple then to simulate. We don't even care about this. This is the only thing we care about. So, oh, by the way, do they query it 485, 483? No. Okay, so we can see who was before us. Before us, someone. Okay, it didn't finish. Anyway, let's not move into the details. I'll move this page because now we know at least the structure of what we need to do, right? And we can even now we can do it in multiple ways. Basically, we can submit a list of smiles and then get the ID and then use it at a later time. Probably, who knows, they cache it for 24 hours, who knows. I haven't seen anything. Let's just see. if they say anything about, or let's give it a try with something that probably it's old. I just changed the ID to a really older one. Okay, so it's not working. Or, yeah, probably they don't keep the old ones. As you can see, they say yeah, everything is fine, but they don't really keep it. And let's try with 400 out of curiosity. Okay, so maybe they just remove it after a few minutes. We'll keep the ID, and at the end, or in 10 minutes, we will check it again just to see what happened here. Okay, this one is still working. Who knows? Maybe their cache limit is quite low. So let's see. I built a similar scrapper, but it was for another similar website. Pred, super pred, target prediction. It's completely different because it doesn't calculate ADMET. It calculates the targets for a specific compound, but I suppose we can use most of it as a framework. So let's go on with creating admetSAR, admetSAR.php, like this, and removing everything because we don't really need. I just took it for the namespace and this one. Okay, so we have this as a structure. Let's build a constructor. Or 1 second. Usually I like to keep the same structure. Okay. For us, endpoint stage 1. Endpoint stage 1 would be what? The post thing from here, from result. So let's see, where does it go? Ah, okay, it goes to this one. Let's copy it. Copy. Paste. Okay. For stage 2, we don't really care for this. For now, let's leave it like that. User agents, I'm using them just to randomize it in case they want to block us, but I don't think they'll ever block us because I didn't even found the terms and conditions on the website. Anyway, user agents and smile code. Okay, basically what this does, okay, what this does is sets a user agent in the constructor. It sets a user agent from our user agent pools. It's just a random one in case we don't want to overwrite it. Okay. Okay. A lot of copy paste. Maybe I should write a framework for such stuff. Okay, cancel. We don't want to do this. Set user agent. Okay, and we want it to return exactly our class. Why? admetSAR, because I like chaining. Chaining is like I declare an object and then I just put set user agent, set smiles, execute or something like that. That's why it's returning admetSAR type data. Okay, set smile scores, this one remains the same. Of course, with the same reply, as I said, we like chaining. Get targets, let's leave it like this. Okay, so let's build in our test from Laravel. Okay, let's declare first the object. Let's call it scrapper or data retriever or whatever. New admetSAR, perfect. And now scrapper, set smiles code, set user agent. We don't care about user agent for now, so let's set a smiles code. I had one waiting, exactly this one. Okay, and by the way, Is it dead or they still keep it? Okay, still there. Okay, and what do we want to do with it? Basically we set it, and let's try to build the prototype. Data. Okay, and what do we do after this? Retrieve data. Retrieve data. Okay, and now retrieve data. What should it do? Create the first request, right? Create the first request to get the job ID. Okay. Okay. As you can see, it's around the same. Oh, okay. For now, we will do it here. After that, we will move it to a package because now it's way easier to test. Let's take the no, it's a handler. Yeah. I'll also take the code from here. Basically, it's just like this. We will move it after that. ADMET-SAR exception.php. Okay, the namespace will be up exceptions because we are using up and exceptions, and of course the name is like this, exception. Okay, perfect. We need this in case of any errors in code that uses our future library. People can try catch it, the exception. Okay, that's the logic. Basically, okay, validate input. Actually, it's validate input, but it's not perfect because if we really want to validate input, we will also need a Smiles parser. So we know that Smiles code is correct, but I think we are out of scope here. If we go this way, then we will go to infinity. admetSAR exception. Perfect. Smiles code not set. Okay, perfect. Okay, throw admetSAR exceptions. Validate input. Then create the first request to get the job done. Yeah, I'll also import do post call. Basically, let me explain you what this does. 1 second to import it. Basically, do post call. As the name said, it just does a post request. Basically, creates a client with timeout, which is not okay. It's 20 like this. Let me, before anything else, because I updated the library. 1 second. Where is? Okay. Composer update. Composer update. I updated it a few days ago because the other service, the SuperPred, for bigger smiles just ran out of time, and I had to increase it to 200 or something like that in order for it to work. Okay, and if we look now, you see, it's this request time. So this is settable. Okay, and of course, we need to declare it at property. Now I'll just copy it from here. Where is it? Request timeout, and I set it in the constructor. Okay, I set it in the constructor, so it is accepted as a part. Okay, perfect. Basically for us 20 seconds it's more than enough, because as you saw, the request for a job ID was instant. I mean, it's just a job creation, so it should move super fast. Okay, good. Okay. Create the first request to get the job ID. what can we do with that? Let's break it into job ID, for example. This create or submit job, maybe it's better, submit job by Smiles code. This Smiles code, perfect. And now let's create the submit job. Okay, private, perfect, because we don't actually need it separately. I don't see any reason, but if anyone wants it, who knows, maybe we can change it in the future. Okay, and let's display it, the job ID. Perfect. The job ID should always be, okay, should always be a number, as we saw earlier. Okay, submit job. What does it do? A post request. Let's see again. Where was it? Browser. Here. A post request with what? Payload, Smith instead of Smiles, and that's it. I don't understand exactly why endpoint is all, but probably they have an advanced searchers. Ah, okay, and it's an array. That's why probably it's Smith from Smiles. Smiles S. Okay, good. So we need this type of thing. Okay, perfect. 1 second, and here response headers, request headers. Let's give it a try to see how it goes. Okay. Okay. But just now I realized we don't even need this one because we already have the Smiles code, right? So this is actually not needed. We can just take the current one and that's it. Perfect. And now let's do the request for it. We'll take the code from here, get status code, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll see what we do with it here. Basically, submit job does a post call with our Smith. 1 second, because it's a little bit different. Name pubchem contents. I think 1 second, request. Okay, multi-part. I'm not sure it's a multi-part like the other project. No, it's not a multi-part. It's an application form URL encoded. Okay. Okay, and this is request client Guzzle. Okay, let's take a look in the documentation. Alright. Request options. Come on. You see, we copied the code, but it needs changes because of that. 1 second. Multi. Okay, the option cannot be used with. Okay, so basically we have JSON also. What was this again? No, it's just a URL key. Okay. Form params. And it needs them form params like this. Perfect. Form params cannot be used multi-part option. Perfect. Form params. The post data, and it's a key value, I suppose. Key value. Perfect. Key value. Okay, request. Okay. Key value. We don't need anything like this, but we will keep this one. Okay, it's Smith, and because that one is an array. Okay, and of course, and points all, and remove the rest. basically. Perfect. Let's try to see what happens. Okay. Yeah, we will update it. ADMET exception. Stage 1, we'll name it submit job, invalid status code. Okay, and this one of course is not needed anymore. Now we need it like this. Okay, content stage 1, get content. Let's see. The content stage 1, and now it's the first time we are actually testing anything. I'll just copy paste. Not from here, sorry. From this, I'll take this, and yeah, and here, artisan, boom, error, of course, bad request, the browser, okay, why it's a bad request? For me, that one really looked like a JSON. And I haven't done this in a while, so let's give it a try. Smith, okay. This is an array. Okay, let's give it a try. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Here. Okay, form params. Second request JSON. And let's try it again. Yeah, I was sure. But in the same time, as you saw here, even if it looked like a, and it looks like a, it is a JSON object, look here. Application Xform in the content type, and in the same time I'm not seeing, yeah, they are just, and the response is actually a JSON. Yeah, who knows, it's fine. So now we have the result ID. Actually we can store the ID and then retrieve it later. It's like, for example, if you have, like me, 300,000 compounds and you need to do this, you can either do one, wait for it to be processed, and that's it, do the next one, next one, next one, and so on, or you do 10 requests, wait a little bit, get the job IDs, and then do another 10, or in batches, and then just parse them because you saved the job ID and now you can retrieve it. For me and for my needs, I'll do it one by one because I don't want to hammer their servers. If you want to do it otherwise, it's your choice. No one can stop you. But in order to be able to accommodate the people that want to hammer their servers, not that anyone recommends that, because if you do that, it will probably be quite bad for the rest of us. I just want to play fair. We need to make it like this. Submit job integer. Okay, and basically it will return the job ID. And then if you really want, for example, we'll make this public. You can get the submit job, do whatever you want with it, and that's it. Okay, good. What does it want? Add superpred to the existing throw stack. Why? Yeah, who knows? Okay, because of this. But we don't care about that. Okay, let's see how we can extract this. Result. Okay, good. Good. So we have get contents. JSON decode of what? Content stage 1, and let's see. As you can see, result. Okay, if not is set the JSON, the result, or is numeric. As we can see, it's numeric, the JSON, the result. So if it's not set or is not numeric, then crash it, because we depend on that. Crash it with this exception. Perfect. Okay, and let's arrange the code and return what we want. Return JSON, the result. Of course, I don't trust any API, that's why I'm doing int_val. You should never trust an API. If that one gets corrupted, your system will also get corrupted. So it's better to int_val it, and that's it. Anyway, it will have failed because I put here int. So that's not an issue. Okay. So now we have a way to submit a job. Perfect. We can, as I said, we can either do it in batches or do it manually. Retrieve data. We'll just use it. Perfect. Submit job. Add rows tags. Perfect. Perfect. Until now. Okay. What should we do now? Next, we try to parse it. Okay. Retrieve data. No, I was thinking if in the usage code we should just do it submit request, and then let's give it a try. Maybe it's like this, it's better. Job ID. Okay, and here it will be submit job. Okay, and then we use the scrapper, parse job results from our job ID, right? And put everything under data and display here, at least. Parse job results. Okay, and here let's have another parameter. No, let's create it now. Add method on this part. Okay, and we need it basically also to know if to wait or not, or just fail. Let's give it a bool flag. Wait. Wait to finish. Okay, and make it on true as a default. Okay, good. Now the logic would be first to retrieve the page, of course. Retrieve the page, the results page. Okay, and then what? Validate to see if it finished. Let's do it like this for now. Parse job results. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, retrieve the results page. Do I have code? Do post call. No, I don't have code here. I don't have a get. Okay. Yeah, this is super nice to be added to the other one. It's basically the same like in Laravel, the DDD, but also working outside of it if I need to debug something, because not everyone that will use the library will actually use it in Laravel. Okay, extra raw data. Yeah, no, I don't have any get. That's not an issue. Okay, so let's go back to the page and let's see how it looks like. Basically like this. You can see it's not secure. Why? Does it have a HTTPS version or? Nope. It takes way too much. It's just over HTTP. Yeah. Anyway. I'll move to the top and you remember now. Yeah, we don't need this one anymore. No return. Wow. Okay. And here, endpoint stage 2, like the other one. Okay, perfect. Endpoint stage 2. And now, okay, retrieve data. Retrieve data. With this method, we actually don't really need it anymore, but we need it to put everything in submit job to do the checking here. Okay. Perfect. And now we can just remove it. You see how fast I just refactor stuff. Okay, perfect. And now do the same. Okay, copy paste. Because actually do get call. Do get call. Okay. For now, I'm not sure. Yeah, array get data or request data. Client request. Yeah, we can even abstract it a little bit more. Do HTTP request and just, yeah, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay, and I don't know how to do it. Let's look in the guzzle how to do a get request. As far as I can see, I just need to go after get. Allow redirects. Yeah, of course. We need allow redirects. Why? Who knows? Maybe they'll implement HTTPS at some point, and if they do that, we don't really want to update everything just for that. We will just use HTTP and hopefully they'll auto redirect it. Hopefully. I don't think it's maintained anymore. ADmetSAR, because basically it's just a model and it does its job, so it's perfect. Okay. So let's see. Here, allow redirects. Max strict refer. Huh? Okay. Now I was trying to see if we need to use HTTP build query or something like that, or we can just use it. Just cert cookies. Nah, I think it's easier to look here, or just scroll to them, just out of curiosity more to see what we actually have here. Maybe we'll get ideas. Wow, it works also on IDN. It's good to know. On headers, on stats. Wow. Progress, proxy. Yeah, this is actually what we needed. To query string to add to the request. So basically we need query. This is what we were looking for. Query. And of course get data. But then, because we have the query, okay, we have the query, we don't need it here anymore. So we'll just remove this part. Wow, just now I realized it's basically the same endpoint. I was thinking if we should keep them like this or keep them separated. Endpoint stage. Let's leave it like this for future, because if not, we can just use endpoint and that's it. Or why have duplicate code? If they change, they change. We will also need to update design and everything, so this is another refactoring. Let's start for endpoint. We don't have endpoint, we just have this one. Okay, usually I'm not mass replacing because I want to be sure of a lot of other stuff. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Retrieve the results page. And now, content, or we will use it, reply stage 2, because it's stage 2, basically. This do get call for our endpoint, this endpoint, okay, and I forgot the name for it, but TID, but we'll double check. Okay, job ID, and of course just display it for now. Okay. But even before that, we can also do this, because if it gets status code different than 200, which is HTTP okay, then it's an issue anyway. Okay, and parse job results, submit job, and job results, let's call it job results, and from this, okay, reply stage, of course, reply stage 2. Let's add PHP doc, perfect, that's it. Let's give it a try and see the errors. Who knows how many errors? Again, no errors. Phew. Okay, 200. Okay, so the request worked. Hopefully, we don't know. Let's see with. Okay, it was for us. Content or what was the get content? Get body, the get contents. Okay, no worries. And let's not hammer their servers for 500 more times. Yeah, but in the same way, we need at least to do a few tests, and then we will hardcode the job ID until we finish. Okay, home, about us, contacts, check. Okay, you see it, type check, and okay, we can probably even use that endpoint to see if it's ready or not. If it's ready, it goes okay to the same endpoint, just refreshes the page. If not, it sets a timeout for 5 seconds and retry it. Okay. Browse the results, but don't close the page, and then also show here when the task is complete. We will use this text to know if it's ready or not yet ready. Okay. Content, or just for me it's HTML. Okay. We'll put in HTML or the content, and if stripos, that means case is sensitive, we will just look into haystack needle. Our haystack is HTML and the needle is this one. If it's there, we don't even care because it won't start with that. If it's like this, then just do something. Do what? Let's get status code here. Invalid content, but not for now. 1 second. Okay, I'll show you. Basically, we have a parameter here, wait to finish. Okay, so we will take a decision based on wait to finish. If wait to finish is false, then throw exception. As it's not ready, or not really exception. I was thinking if we should just throw an exception, but then you see we need actually 2 exceptions. Who knows if maybe it's a status code or just retrieve an empty array. Let's go on this part. Reply or response, maybe is better name. Response them status unknown known. Okay. Okay. And return always return response. Good. Okay. And always have it as an array. Perfect. Okay. And basically, if it's wait to finish is false, just set that response status to not finished, right? And throw it. We don't care. Okay, perfect. Otherwise, retry it in a loop. And yeah, we should put somewhere a waiting period, but just to play nice, I'll put it like them. 5 seconds? Nah, 5 seconds. Yeah, let's go on with 5 seconds. Return of self, parse job results, of course, the job ID with the same parameter, wait to finish. Wait to finish. But when? In 5 seconds. Sleep. Let's use this. Sleep. I was thinking here. Sleep, 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 sleep. Private int milliseconds. Let's see. Sleep between job results retry ms. That means in milliseconds or in seconds maybe. Nice. So we don't do any conversions or stuff like that. And keep it sleep between job results. Okay. In seconds. And that's it. Good. Okay. Okay. And then we return it. Okay. Content is fine. Content is not in waiting state anymore. Parse it. Or try, at least. Try. Okay. And here, status. Okay. What can we do at this stage? Probably I want the data, parse data, to be as an array. Or matrix, who knows? We will see what data we find there. It's not in waiting state anymore. 3 dots instead of 1. Validate to see okay. Okay. Response. Data. Okay, this. Let's see if here I used any. No, we don't need that. Extract raw data. Yeah, extract raw data maybe. Extract raw data from our HTML. Okay. And no, we don't create it. We'll just take it. And let's see what we have. Okay. DOM document import class. Okay. DOM XPath. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Basically, this is using DOM document share and the XPath. And now we need to see the path in order. Yeah. On the other one was a table. Now we will see how we can do it. We don't really care about that. HTML. Okay. Good. Extract data. Content. And basically, yes, we also need to take a look if the content was right. Okay, 1 second, I need to pause something. Okay, so okay, we also need to check it a little bit. Here, this part, and we will also look to see how does it look like a normal reply. Okay, job results, invalid content, and here it's HTML, because this is what we have, as you can see. And model accuracy, no, we don't have model accuracy, but we will have something like optimize. Wow, what's this? 1 second. Wow. Yeah, I'll check this after that. Anyway, basically this one, ADMET predicts the profile. Yeah. Let's search after ADMET predicted profile. ADMET predicted profile. Yeah, I'm too lazy. Sorry. To write it by hand. Okay. Okay. And if we have this, if we don't have this, sorry, it's an invalid content. If not, we try to extract it. Perfect. So let's see what we can actually extract. This one will require a lot of changes because it's not as simple as that one with just a table, but, or actually it is a table if we are to look, but a table with, okay, with classifications, value, probability, and probability, I like it. I don't understand why some of them are with color, some with other color, because basically there is no threshold. If you look, this is quite big. Ah, okay, just now I realized, sorry. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Let's extract this one. Nope, we don't really need these ones, because these ones can be extracted from a lot of websites like PubChem, and I already have this information, and usually when you go with a scrapper somewhere, you need to extract what you don't have, not what. Here is actually what we need, the whole table. But I was trying now to see what's with download the results. Maybe it will help us way better than anything else. And we don't need to parse actually anything. Let's see. Standard compound, yeah. Wow, it's super nice, but they don't give us the probabilities. And if you want to run thresholds or something like that, then it's not really needed. Yeah, we also need a probability, so their export is not enough. Okay, 1 second to see if we need these. 6 feet of, okay. Ah, okay. In domain warning, out domain, number of rings. Perfect. I say perfect a lot, it seems. Okay, ADMET classification value. Let's see. Table. I don't suppose they have too many tables. Oh, they use tables for design. No worries. And another table for design. Yeah, but where is our data? I don't see our data anymore. Let me hit refresh. Maybe it disappeared already. No, okay. And then, why? ADMET predicted profile. Okay, it's not a real table. I never saw something like this. Template, L table. Anyway, it's not that important. Or it is. Actually, we don't have the data here, as you can see. Oops. So let's figure it out. Why and how? Where is the data coming from? Basically, yeah, probability you can see here. Probability. It's a template. Okay, and who has the data? I was trying now to see if it's included somewhere. I don't know. Let's figure it out. This is what we are trying to accomplish. It's JavaScript, of course, because without JavaScript you can't do it easily. Okay, Baidu, it's and tracking stuff. Okay, here. So basically, function download the data. Okay, view. Okay, they are using view. To be honest, I never used view, but it's not an issue. Property, value, probability, compound, like this. Okay, so it's not here. Basically, they are doing another request. Yeah, so we'll have stage 3. Or stage 2 again. Who knows? We'll see. Control. Okay, and let's see. Who has our data? Network. I'll just hit refresh. Ta-da! And who has our data? They don't have our data. Okay, there was a filter. A second. Where are? Anyway, it's not. There are not that many. No. Result. I suppose this one is the. Yeah, I found it. Oh, and it's even easier to parse. So basically, once we have that, yeah, we need to refactor it, because once we have that, open a new tab. Basically, this is what we need. We don't really need the other stuff. It will be stupid for us not to process this one. It's wow, it's super easy. We don't even need HTML parsing. But let's see what happens if we want to modify it. What happens with an ID that is not yet processed and we feed it this one, because maybe we can just need to modify a little bit the whole structure, and it will be way easier for us. Or not the result, sorry, like this. Did we crash the server so easily? ADMET-SAR. Okay. Come on. Okay, predict. Yeah, it works again. And I want just to bypass everything. If we observed this from the first time, then it would have been way easier. We still needed to submit the job and then parse the results, so not really that easy. Yeah, come on. Let me switch to another internet connection. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Predict. We have this ID, and let's move it fast here and see what happens. Perfect. So if it's a false like in what false? Oh, okay. If it's a false, then maybe it's waiting. Perfect. So let's modify everything like this. Oh, okay, basically it's the same stuff, but we just need to put type compound. Okay, type compound. Let's modify it. Okay, parse job results, do get call. We have another parameter here, type compound. Okay. Okay, so we submitted this. We still need 200, or who knows? What does it reply with? it finished in the meanwhile. No worries. We'll give it a try again with another ID. Okay, and as you saw, it's type compound, or yeah, type compound. Okay, and let's see what's here. Yeah, it's bad practice to do something like this, or not. It already finished. Wow, sometimes it's too fast. Predict. Come on, fast. Perfect. So yeah, indeed, it's type compound, it's 200. But, okay, so as you can see, it has a new line. Okay, so we need to run a trim. Okay, if get contents, it is get contents. And let's run it over a trim. Okay, and if it's false, not finished, and reply. Perfect. Good. Okay, we adapted to that already. Advent predictor profiles. No, for now we need it in order to know that it's fine. Let's make it content, because it's not HTML anymore, technically speaking. Okay, and not even that. So when it finishes, it's actually a JSON. I'm not sure what type of result is that. Headers. Response, yeah, it's a proper JSON. Okay, so we have it here, content, JSON decode of what? Of content. It's bad practice to do something like this, so JSON. If not JSON, or in our case let's test after compounds, labels, predictions, because that's what we really need, predictions. If it's not set, is set, the JSON invalid content. Okay, and they did the JSON. Okay. Terminal. Okay. Something went wrong. What? If it's set. Invalid content. Why? Well, usually maybe it's just better to JSON decode. 1 second. JSON object as array, just to be sure of predictions. And another thing, just to be sure, is just the JSON. Who knows? Maybe I haven't saw that it's a key 1, key 0, key whatever. It's false. But why? Let's see both of them. Content, JSON. False, false. Oh, of course. This one didn't. Trapped it. Why? Because, oh, yeah, of course. If it's fully different than false, then, than false, that means 0. And now we are waiting 5 seconds. Right? Must not be accessed before initialization. Sleep between job results retry. What? I forgot to. Where is it? Okay. 5 seconds. Of course. Yeah, and maybe we should have just added a nice flag, debug, so it says waiting, waiting, waiting. But anyway, 5 seconds is not that much. And as you saw, it finishes quite fast. And from now on, yeah, it worked. Yeah, we don't really care about this. From now on, to speed things up quite fast, let's use this ADM. Right? And where is it? Here, on the test. We don't really care about anything else. We will just have something like this, job ADM. Okay. For now, and it should be super fast now. Back. That's it. That was all. Okay, and let's get back to the code. Okay. Okay. We have everything that we need. Invalid content. Remove. Extract raw data. We don't really need extract raw data anymore. Because the raw data, I really like how it is here. Probability, property and value, and we will just use that. Where was it? Here. We care just about, regressions. 1 second to see if it's something that we need. Regressions, water solubility, plasma protein binding, acute oral toxicity. Yeah, I don't think so. But why not? We'll return everything if we don't really need to parse. Predictions, compound 1. And, okay. And these are the success row, error row. But these are just the threshold internally and how to color everything. So predictions, compound 1, and that's it. Let's edit it. Data. Actually, we have predictions from JSON. Predictions compound 1. Okay. 1, 2. What's next? It's perfect. Probability, property name, actually property name and value. It's really good. 40 and so on. Profiles. Log hydrogen bond acceptor, hydrogen bond donor, rotatable bonds. Profiles. Okay. Compound. Nah, it's properties. I would name them properties. Properties. I'm not sure why the hell. Profiles, compound name, and the other one, regressions. For me, even these ones are exactly like these ones. Like these ones. Property, value, property, unit value. Okay. But who knows? So it's okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, but reset doesn't work. Neither clear. As you can see, you can. Okay, it worked. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Regressions. Status unknown. Yep, we need to set the status to response. The status is parsed. So we have parsed, we have not finished, and unknown. And that was all, basically. Now let's make one from start to finish. Okay, try catch. No, not at this point. Delete. Let's. La lam tam. Okay, that was basically everything that we needed. And now let's make it a package, or transform it as a package in the next video, because I really need to go now to basketball classes. So bye bye.